This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator. And the Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Lobos offense comes onto the field first today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at him.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
The Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Hills. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Tripped up for the tackle. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Grab near the marker. It's Buckley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So Boise State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
The Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos are flying down the field. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Zings it complete to the right. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Looking for space, it's Sherrod. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Sherrod. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Hills. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back inside the 25. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Wood took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, David.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lindale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Hills. Pulls it in, it's Hall. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Hands it off. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. At the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! Great job by the back on the option. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And the Lobos headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Hills. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Lobos will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Catch in the middle, it's Sherrod. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Genty is gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Genty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam! And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Sherrod. There he goes. And he'll be brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll run play action. Under fire.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Here's the handoff. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line, and the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snagged in the middle, it's Sherrod. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. He makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Broncos! And the pummeling has started.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Lobos with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blair. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's a draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the Lobos decide to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Buckley. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll go to the ground. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They try to get it outside on the left. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Gets it to the back. Spins away from the defense. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. He makes a catch. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Broncos have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone, it's Blair. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Hills. They'll run the screen. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the 1st down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security.
Yeah, and listen, I'm okay with it when it's 4th down. Like, 4th down and goal, and I got to reach that ball. 1st down, 2nd down, I can't fumble. But right there, if I'm stretching the ball and I'm trying to get it across that plane, so be it. I don't know if he was going to get it anyways, but big play by the defense, big stop. Now your offense gets to go right on the field.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Trying to get the edge on the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Spangler. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Nice move to keep running. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Hills. Finds his man. It's Buckley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Lobos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Lobos will punt this one away.
On to punt it away.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Gaines. Got enough for the first down. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looking for a productive play on first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.